Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mike
and Shoshana
from Making It Last Forever, and we're coming back with another powerful episode of Making It Last Forever. The topic is called Exposing Control Issues.
Ooh,
that's a bomb.
That's gonna touch some people and rub them the wrong way.
Issues. Listen, you may not even recognize that you may be a controlling person. You know, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Does it get mad when your spouse doesn't do something that you told them to do when you told them to do it? Think about it. You know, do you get in arguments over little things like them not putting the dishes away or them not washing the dishes, or little things like that? You know, control sometimes comes from our background. Mm-hmm. Who raised you? You know, your parents or the people that raised you. You've seen how they treated each other, and many times we pick up those habits. And it becomes a habit, it becomes a behavior. And unless we renew our minds with the Word of God and learn that, you know, we got to have patience with one another and know that I cannot control her and she cannot control me, because what that does is it makes for a hard relationship. It makes the atmosphere thick. You ever been around some couples and they don't even talk, they don't smile, they don't laugh because somebody is mad with the other one, and the other person is rejecting that, and the other person is mad with the other person. And that's the worst place. You want your household to be a sanctuary, not World War III.
Exactly. Armageddon.
Armageddon. You know the movie War of the Roses? People
Yes.
walking in, the plates is flying at their heads. You know, bottles. You said you was going to do this.
Swinging from chandeliers.
Yeah, chandeliers. You know, you want your household to be at peace. And the only way to do that is to find out what issues that you have in terms of controlling one another and deal with it.
Absolutely. It's sometimes being controlling is a form of witchcraft. A lot of people don't know that or realize that, but it is, you know, because you're trying to take over somebody else's will without them actually knowing. And the thing is, like, when you're controlling somebody, it's like you are trying to be the dominant person in the relationship. And sometimes it's not even necessary, you know. So being controlling is never ever a good thing, to try to control the other person in terms of, you know, telling them how you want this to be done and when you want it to be done, and, you know, all these things, and trying to control the relationship. Because when you're in a marriage, when you're in a relationship, it's 50-50, and you should never have that attitude like, okay, whatever I want, whatever I say, it's all about me, it's always going to be about me, and blah, blah, blah. You lose a lot of, you know, good relationships that way. And I think that it's fair to say that a man does not want to be controlled, no more than a woman want to be controlled. And so you have to come into a marriage with the attitude that, you know what, it's about us, and together we're going to make this thing work. Together we're going to do this thing together. I'm going to focus on what he likes and what he wants, and vice versa, he's going to do the same thing for me. And we're going to work together to make whatever we want happen. You know, come together in agreement. Don't try to force this on that person and force that on that person and make them want to do what you want for them to do, or how you want for them to be, or how you want for them to you know, operate or develop as as it pertains to their character and things like that.
Can I jump in for a second? A lot of people when we counsel them, they say, I'm not really controlling. I don't yell at her. I don't scream at him. But sometimes you can be subtle in controlling. You don't have to scream. You don't have to yell. But it's like, well, if you do this, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Very manipulative.
Very, yeah.
And trying to control a situation. Well, you didn't take out the garbage, so no, you're not doing nothing tonight.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Yeah, you said you was gonna pay this bill and you didn't pay it, so you're not going out tonight. I don't want to go out. And it's like that's having a manipulative spirit. That's being a person who's trying to control the relationship by a person's actions. When we think about God, He loves us regardless of what. Agape love, and that's the type of love that we need to have with our spouse.
Absolutely. You can't get into that attitude of thinking that you control the relationship and it's going to be what you want it to be, or even try to change that person to fit the persona that you want them to fit. You just gotta just relax, like let the relationship just let everything be and focus on the needs of that person, and vice versa, that person focus on the needs of you, and you work together. There's no reason for there to be control or anything like that, because it's like you want to take over and you want to have it your way, and no relationship is like that. No relationship is going to ever be successful by you being that way. So
like, this ain't Burger King fool.
You can't have it your way.
Let me stop.
It's best to just work it out and just try to figure out what's that person's strengths, what's that person's weakness, and you guys just work on it together.
Well said, my dear. This concludes the message of exposing control issues.
Yes.
If you want to hear more of this topic, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, throw some comments, and until next time, be blessed.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.